broadcast crew and I, Delit Zahaya, are ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. But first, let us catch up with the major headlines. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud arrives in Asmara. Assessment meeting on strategic planning focusing on women's development in Barantu subzone. Japan, Philippines sign defense pact. '24 could be the world's hottest year as June breaks records. On our local news, President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud of the Federal Republic of Somalia arrives in Asmara in the midday for a working visit. Upon the arrival at the Asmara International Airport, President Sheikh Mohamud and his delegation was accorded warm welcome by President Isaias Afwerki, accompanied with guard of honor. The presidential delegation includes Mr. Omar Idris, Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Somalia to Eritrea. An assessment meeting on the activities conducted regarding the strategic plan for women's overall development was held in Barantu on 5th July. The meeting was arranged by the National Union of Eritrean Women in the collaboration with the committee established at the regional level to oversee women's development, as well as regional administration organs. Ms. Sahat Esfamikael, President of the National Union of Eritrean Women, stated that women's issues are significant social matters and that the rights and equalities of women should be continued uninterrupted. Ms. Taha also mentioned that the Union, in collaboration with the various partners and regional administrations, is earnestly working to ensure women's participation in the national affairs on equal terms, free from discrimination and backward outlooks, emphasizing the importance of designing women-centered programs based on the pillars of the National Charter and ensuring women's rights. Ms. Taha said that the Union is actively working by designing a strategic plan to develop women's productivity and capacity. Mr. Gabrasilase Nagash, Chairman of the Regional Committee to oversee women's development, reported that strong efforts are being made by designing a 5-year strategic plan in accordance with the national workshop conducted in 2017, focusing on women's development. He also presented a report on activities conducted in cooperation with partners and achievements registered to enhance women's overall participation and benefits. Ambassador Mohammed Ali Houri, Governor of Kashbarka region, highlighted that ensuring women's rights and equality is policy of the Eritrean government that cannot be compromised. He noted that the regional administration is working in line with the policy, and the recent land allotment and women in Barantu attest to that. The meeting participants conducted extensive discussion on reports presented and adopted various recommendations, including strengthening efforts to eliminate harmful practices that negatively affect women's overall development. Residents and agricultural experts indicated that soil and water conservation activities in Lagu-Ansawa subzone are significantly contributing to enriching underground water and redressing the environment. Ms. Elsa Rustom, head of the economic development in the subzone, indicated that 24 dams and micro dams with a capacity of holding 2.3 million cubic meters of water have been constructed in administrative areas of Adhanis, Daqashahai, Elenzanai, Dersanai, Daqazaru, Adanaamin, Maqarka, Dada, Karankudo, and Habela, with 2 more under construction. She also mentioned that covering the potable water supply to residents in the subzones has reached 76%. Ms. Elsa commended strong participation of residents in conservation programs and maintaining the safety of the dams and micro dams. Agricultural experts and administrators of the administrative areas also noted that, alongside water and soil conservation activities, residents are actively participating in forestry development. Residents, on their part, expressed that they are first-hand witnesses of the importance of water and soil conservation activities in boosting their agricultural production and conveyed their commitment to continuing the program sustainably. The viewers will be back with the international news shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Japan and the Philippines have signed a defense pact allowing the deployment of troops on each other's soil aimed sharing concerns over China's growing military power. Japanese Minister of Foreign Affairs Yoko Kamikawa and Philippine Secretary of National Defense Gilberto Teodoro signed a reciprocal access agreement on Monday during a ceremony in Manila. Under the agreement, Japanese force will be able to deploy into the Philippines for joint military exercise, and Filipino forces will be able to carry out combat training in Japan. The impact will need to be ratified by both countries' legislatures and come into effect. The agreement comes as Japan and the Philippines, both long-standing allies of the United States, are wary of China's growing assertiveness in the region. Beijing has laid claim to more than 90% of the South China Sea, including waters that lies between the exclusive economic zones of the Philippines and 4 other Southeast Asian countries. On our last news. Last month was the hottest June on record, the EU's Climate Change Monitoring Service said on Monday, continuing a streak of exceptional temperature that some scientists said put 2024 on a track to be the world's hottest record year. Every month since June 2023, 13 months in a row has ranked as the planet's hottest since recording began, compared with corresponding months in a previous year, the European Union Conspicuous Climate Change Service said in a monthly bulletin. The latest data just suggests 2024 could outrank 2023 as the hottest year since record began after human-causing climate change and the El Nino natural weather phenomenon both pushed temperature the record high in the year, as far as some scientists said. The changed climate has already unleashed disastrous consequences around the world in 2024. Dear viewers, we've come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud arrives in Asmara. Assessment meeting on strategic plan focusing on women's development. Japan Philippines signs a defense pact. And 2024 could be the world's hottest year as June breaks records. That wraps up our stories for tonight. Thanks for watching and have a good night.